Yeah, Brent!
Thank you. I have to come clean. I did not really feel like coming out tonight. But I came out, and this is what separates the men from the boys. And the fence around the elementary school. But my name is Brent Davey, and I come from a large Irish Catholic family. My dad's one of 10, and my mom's one of 15. 15 kids. At what point can you bring one of your friends home to the dinner table and say, "No, Mom, he's one of yours"? And she says, "Really? Far out." At one point, one of the older kids had to say, "Look, there's a new invention. It's called pulling out and aiming for the chin." Dad. Speaking of aiming for the chin, the media made a big deal about Osama bin Laden's porno in his hideout in Pakistan. I don't see what the big deal is. All men masturbate, even the grand wizard of terrorism. But what I do find surprising about is what they did with his body. Thank you for the late reaction room over here. Let me get this straight. The most wanted man in the world, the cause of 2 wars, eluded the world's biggest military, the world's ever seen for 10 years. And we're just going to throw him over the boat. Here's good. Nobody wants to see this. I do. Isn't that the whole point of the saying, wanted, dead or alive? So you can make sure you have the right body? You have no idea how many times I thought I captured Osama bin Laden driving my taxi cab. Just to have my friend say, no, man. He was like 7 feet tall and his beard was a lot more salt and peppery. I did it for America. So Navy SEAL Team 6 and that parachute dog, the classified parachute dog, went and found bin Laden. Big deal. I'll have you know that I found Bigfoot, Tupac, the G-Spot, Jimmy Hoffa, and Saddam's WMDs. Where's my medal?
No, where did you find that?
Hey, don't worry about it. I found them, and you don't have to take my word for it, because I threw them off my fucking yacht.
The last one, I believe,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, sweetheart. I'm glad you brought the G-spot. Everyone knows this is in the back of your throat. Yeah.
Big talk
So,
for video game guys.
are you heckling an open mic? Are you that person? Are you that girl? Shit. I've heard of some crazy shit. So, I want Osama brought back here to the United States of America. Or at least his head in case you don't want to pay for that extra baggage fee. And we can do it like the London Bridge. But hang him off the Brooklyn Bridge instead and do boat tours. Over to your left you can see what remains of the Brooklyn Naval Yard where the USS Monitor was fit for battle in the Civil War. And hanging above us is the corpse of Osama bin Laden. He was a real bastard. We found him on Facebook. Everyone's on Facebook. And I have a feeling these social networks are messing us up as a culture. They're supposed to bring us closer together, but they're really tearing us apart. A while back I had sex with this girl I met at a bar. And the next day, this guy I barely know walks up to me and he says, "Hey man, that's my ex-girlfriend." And I said, "So?" I said, "That's fucked up. We're friends on Facebook." And I said, "Shit man, I'm sorry. I did not realize our internet bond meant that much to you. Perhaps you should have supplied a no-fuck list as a contingency for our computer friendship." Friending on Facebook is the modern-day equivalent to dogs sniffing each other's asses. They don't want to be close with you. They just want some info. Maybe that. Ah, I see you were in Hoboken today and you've been eating corn dogs. You want a screw? Now get away from me, you creepy fuck. I don't want to be close with you. I just wanted to sniff your asshole and make love. Ladies and gentlemen, these are extraordinary times in which we are living. Thank you, good night. No. The gays can finally get married in the great state of New York. Actually, I don't give a shit. Why is the same-sex crowd always on the government's tip, asking for permission for everything? What do you want? Why is that a victory? And leave it to politicians to find a way to make getting married even gayer. But, what the hell? Let the gays have their balls. I mean ball. Freudian slip. Freudian slip. Not everyone shares my ambivalence on this topic. New York's very own Catholic Cardinal, Timothy Dolan, has been all over the news declaring his disapproval. Now,
fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck that shit. My tolerance for hypocrisy only goes so far. So the Catholic Church says gay marriage is this thing. Alright, maybe. But being gay with children is way fuckeder. It's kind of like Ike Turner calling up Chris Brown and being like, "Yo man, that's fucked up what you did to Rihanna's face." In fact, Cardinal Dolan said, and I quote, "I sort of needed a good dose of the Lord's grace and mercy because I've been down a little recently, as you might imagine." Now, I've done a little research, and it turns out that Grace and Mercy Rodriguez are his two 10-year-old Filipino sex slaves. And I read on Facebook he's getting a blunt pin every day. Alright, thank you, that's my time. Brent, baby.